guys? DJ, the Guildmaster, Heavy Metal Wargaming. Channel formerly known as the Westmoreland's Gamers Guild. It's Saturday, I think the 19th of April. Just leaving the stabbing cabin over there. Quick update, the house is going along real good. It'll be in by the end of the month, April here, maybe in the beginning of May. I'm actually on my way to Ligonier Legion local group, another group close to us. They're doing Open Games Day down at the Presbyterian Church. So I'm going to meet up with old Ironfoot, and we're going to play some Boltaction Team Yankee today. So, should be a good day. There's another guy, local, he's just starting out with the Team Yankee. I told him I'd be there, try to get a game in with him, but I'm taking my U.S. Airborne Team Yankee list. Sucks. I want to go to Southern Nationals, but just not happening right now. There's too much going on. I'm even debating whether I'm going to HistoriCon this year. I was going to go to Origins to do a couple events. Origins is weird because it used to be a wargaming convention back in the day, like the old Avalon Hill days, like, you know, Panzer Commander or Panzer, you know, leader, all that kind of stuff. Now it's these other kind of weird board game groups that don't interest me at all. That's a whole other video. I'll probably shoot that when I go out there. But I tried canceling that, refunding it, and I missed the refund date by 2 days. So I'm like, well, I just want to give them $100 because that seems kind of silly. But yet, I can't register for any events yet. You can't register for events. Like, yeah, they're all up, but I can't like register or put them in my cart. I'm rambling now, but I'm taking my U.S. Airborne for Team Yankee, and then I'm gonna play my U.S. Airborne for Boltaction. I got a pre-copy of the, well, not the book, but on the app that they have. They're having problems with their app. They're trying to get it to work properly. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Get some games in. Try to record one, whether Team Yankee or Boltaction. I see that on our videos made the front page of Battlefront's thing again. Awesome, thanks Battlefront. So we'll see. I don't know if he has Israelis or not. I think he has his Soviets for Team Yankee and his Italians for Boltaction. Italians are really good in Boltaction right now, version 3. But, alright, I'm kind of rambling a little bit. I'll holler at you guys when I get down there, do some recorders. There's a bunch of different games going on. What's going on, guys? I made it down here. We got Ironfoot. So this is his Italian horde that I'll be going up against today. Holy moly. We have to roll up mission. Do you want to go over your list, brother, and then I'll go over mine?
Rifle platoon, all regular, with the exception of this poor commander over here. Rifle platoon, 3 black shirts, all with the LMG. AT rifle, 2 light mortar, artillery spotter. Truck with the machine gun, regular sniper. Engineer platoon, both full strength with dual flamethrowers.
Ooh, that's gonna be nasty.
Heavy weapons platoon, AT rifle, medium mortar, 2 machine guns, and the inexperienced captain, regular captain there.
Oh wow! So yeah, that's quite the bit. And Italians are really good right now. How many order dice is that?
18.
Whoo! So here's my army. That's it. The little corner. I have 11 order dice. So I have 1 rifle platoon, 2 12-man squads of regular airborne with light machine guns, 4-man command squad, light veteran mortar, veteran bazooka, veteran air observer with ranger, sniper team with ranger, medic with ranger, all veterans, so they can get advantage of that 12-inch move. Then I have 1 armored platoon, recce jeep veteran, and then 2 recce veteran chaffies. The smaller one, the actual warlord, is going to be the commander, and we'll see how it goes. Using some of the new American rules that they have going on. So we're gonna roll up a mission, and then we'll be back after I guess first turn. All right, so that was the end of turn 1. So we're doing MiG engagement, breakthrough, long table edges. Yeah, kind of. Again, these are kind of hard to record long format. I have my snipers here with air observer and medic over here. Jeep rolled on, fired some shots, killed a guy with a machine gun. Bazooka team rolled on. My 2 Chaffies rolled up. Didn't do this one here. Fired a main gun round and like blew up 4 engineers, put 2 pins on them. Air observer also is calling an airstrike there. I don't know why this filter looks the way it does. Mortar fired on that machine gun, missed. These guys moved in with their flat gun. With this squad here lost NCO from a sniper because the sniper was here, they ambushed, and my command squad rolled up and they killed the sniper. If you want to go over kind of what you ended up doing, brother.
So aside from the unfortunate loss of sniper, everybody's just advancing on to get position. I've got both my light mortars trying to pester his sniper. Got my artillery strike coming in back there, hoping to maybe catch a tank if I get lucky. Set up for an engineer squad to pour out of there into the back ranks. But we have to protect against the airstrike first. Took a casualty over here, but we're generally setting up to at least prevent, if not push. Problem is we got regulars against veterans.
Yeah, but the only thing that's not veteran is my 2 infantry squads. Everyone else is veteran. All right, we'll be back after turn 2. We got to figure out air strikes and artillery strikes. All right, guys. So this is bolt action happens. So on a 2, my Chaffee, who was in range of my AA, would have held fire, and because of positioning, he was outside of its arc. And I shot it down. Chaffee hit like 5 times out of his 6.
That was a great round.
it was crazy. Going back and forth. Americans are kind of stuck. This side's advancing up. Medic, bazooka team ran up. Jeep ran up. Killed the machine gun down to 1 dude. Put a pin on that squad. Chaffee, machine gun knocked out a anti-tank rifle and then blew 4 guys up. His mortars ranged in. Somehow the guy stayed. He has a pin on him. These guys moved up. Chaffee fired. He has 2 pins. I lost a dude. His officer ran up the submachine gun, wasted me. My Airborne assaulted and died. He disappeared. But the Chaffee did fire its 50 cal and actually, you ran. Knocked out the truck. So now we're going to turn 3, and we'll see if I don't shoot down my airstrike again. All right, we'll be back. Bolt action does happen. So, turn 4, this guy ran up by air observer. Bazooka creeped up, blew up the last guy in the machine gun. Medic ran into the crop field. Jeep drove up and just totally shredded the officer who moved up into the crater. He moved up, kind of engaging, didn't miss a lot of people. Ironfoot assaulted this guy, killed him. Then this squad ran up and just shredded them. These guys came up, killed 3 dudes. Yeah, the Chaffee reversed backwards, which is a thing. Officer ran off the board over here.
Airstrike did a lot of pins. So
Airstrike pinned the crap out of dudes.
that whole hill was a sea of pins.
Yeah. Guys are moving up. What else did you end up doing on this side?
Just threw some shots, mainly advanced these guys, did some damage there. They're running. They tried to run and failed.
Past 16.
Sneaky little dude over there is going to make me some points.
Yep. Yeah, going on to turn 4. We'll be back. All right, so that was the turn 5. Bazooka moved up, killed a guy, put a pin on them. Medic ran up, Jeep ran up, shot over here. He moved up. These guys just went down because they went down. Over here was the big thing. This guy moved up, shot, I did put one pin on them.
Which kept them from activating.
Kept them from activating. This guy moved up, killed a lieutenant who's been hit 4 times this game and survived all 4.
And next.
And then he put a main gun around in the engineers, killed half of them, but 2 left. We're to return 5. You occupied the crater, shot the bazooka up, but I made my cover saves. Mortarman moved up, dropped around. Same with that one on these guys and missed. Observers running over here.
He's the hero.
Yeah. We're going to turn 5. We'll see what happens. Yep. You know what, though, too? Your mortars could have been hitting me.
I thought about it, but with the recce option,
you don't want me to move? Yeah. So, I did something awesome. Fun fact about medics. Ironfoot reminded me. So I had this Ranger equipped medic. We were clear over here. I thought I'd be cool and smart. And I was going to talk so much trash to the group. They're like, yeah, I got a medic to score, run off the table. And I'm sneaking him up, running him up, being a hero. And then I got reminded, well, what about medics? What are the rules?
Not scoring units.
I could do 2 for 3. I thought he had a plan. In my defense, I thought the man had a plan.
And I have guys dying everywhere, hollering for a medic. And he's playing fuck games in the cornfield. Don't be Boltaction. So that's a highlight. He has 3 units off the table. I have 1 Jeep. But I don't think kill points matter.
Positioned for a chaffee, positioned for a bazooka.
Yeah. My Air Observer dudes. Air Observer killed he forced him to run over here, which then the chaffee activated. I pinhole mounted, shot him with a 50 cal point blank range because they ran behind him. These guys are positioned to score. Yeah, we're going on to turn 6, last turn. I think we rolled technically. All right, we'll see. Go ahead and roll it, brother.
Good boy.
We're playing a turn 7. All right. So far, 1 chaffee tank shocked and killed a unit, and they ran off the board. Those guys are continuing to move. One doesn't count.
Finally missed.
Yeah, he did finally miss. These guys took a mortar round. 4 of them died, but they didn't break because it was just not enough to get them to test. They ran up. He ran up. I kind of aggressively moved up, put more pins on the anti-tank rifle.
Missed it by 1.
Missed it by 1, and he hit perfect broadside. Over here,
I say I can't.
these guys just ran up. Guys are close to the board. So we're going on turn 7. We'll be back. So that's the end. It's a draw. He had Ironfoot. He has a lieutenant, engineer squad, air observer, and another squad of infantry. They're engineers, and a machine gun in my my zone. And then I had both chaffies, the Jeep, the bazooka squad, and the medic, even though he's more of a moral. But I did have my air observer in his zone. We had 2 squads just hunkered down in craters over here hiding.
And I rolled a 1 to kill the air observer when I had the chance.
He hit him. Well, first he had 2 pins. You roll snake eyes, clear all the pins, hit him on the floor. You're +2 to wounds. And need a 3 because I'm a veteran, and roll a 1. And then dude's able to rally and run up there. That would have stopped it.
What a game.
That was a hell of a good game.
9/10 of my army at the well.
This is the dead pile. I mean, but we weren't using kill points. So it's a draw. That was rough. You just had like a lot of little squishy units. The Chaffies were just shredding stuff at the end there.
Couldn't target them with indirect because of recce.
Yeah.
My AT rifle, my AT was my.
I ended up paying the 10 points for recce because the Jeep was a recce Jeep, and then both Chaffies were recce, and they have fast. So fast is a newer rule. Or not new, but it's a rule. It's the first time I've been really seeing it. And tracked vehicles, instead of moving an advance of 12 in a run of 18, or advance of 9 in a run of 18, they go 12 and 24. So they are fast, but they're vulnerable. And the only thing you really had was either take rifles again. And with the mission being trying to get off the board, just zoom off the board, literally.
Yep.
But the reason I held off so long is like that's a huge part of my Army's firepower. Even though one shot down an aircraft, that was a hell of a good game.
That was a very good game.
I kind of wish my airborne, my infantry were veterans, but they're regular. But I just ran them full maxed out, 12 guys, light machine gun, 3 sub guns. Just running up.
It's good force, so a lot of firepower, a lot of heavy shots, and if you don't have the AT, those Chaffies will run rough shots.
How fast the Chaffies are. Plus, I give them the HMG. So if I can go last with them, that HMG is just so money. 48 AP or armor piercing 1. I don't know, man. That was a great game. We haven't played Boltaction in a few months.
It's been a bit.
Henceforth, the medic thinking he could be a hero.
Recce Chaffies, so
Yeah,
can't shoot at them.
You know what?
Just can't ignore them.
People have always wanted Chaffee to be good. I think this might be the time that Chaffee shines. It's got a medium anti-tank gun. It's fast. Stabilizer is veteran, so they are pricey. They're like $230 something a piece. But they do have the bigger HE, so I'm firing a 2-inch plate, throwing them around. Yeah, they're vulnerable, but with that recce, it kind of helps. You got to zoom around the battlefield. So they're definitely good flankers. And if there's no any armor really not to worry about, you can kind of just sit there and be a fire base on the table.
Keep them in long range, get that minus for the pen.
That's the only thing that kind of helped me was because of them being veteran and keeping outside of your effective range. If you would have fired and hit me, I ignore it.
No effect.
No effect. They are 8s, but I mean, that's a weird in between spot right now. A lot of people are liking that 8. If they were 7s, yeah, but no, they did really good. What did you think? Anything you want to add there?
Well, engineers are a bit rough to use, even with 2 flamethrowers.
You were able to rhino rush,
Yeah.
and then I just got super lucky, and the flamethrower missed that squad in the corner. But then when I assaulted, I just like disappeared. Like I got killed. But they did flamethrower my command squad of 3 guys that was here. The thing I did was wrong was I did not. No, I'm not used to having a big squad of dudes. I had like a 4-man command squad. I didn't put my officer close enough to the squad to snap to. I maybe could have stopped the engineers from getting across the table. I don't think that would have changed the game, actually. Yeah, it would have, because it would have stopped you from getting 2 units across.
Yeah. The fact that truck survived a round of shooting was a big thing because it had all its passengers. So that officer would have died trying to get out, and the engineers would have been severely hurt.
The truck got 2 units across the table and deleted 2 units because of the engineers. Yeah, so like that unit really.
Soft skins aren't dead yet.
No, they're not. Plus 2 now with mechanized troops, and it doesn't specify is only armored, so you can put a mechanized troop in a truck, and when it blows up, it's still only D3.
Yeah, not that I had that with this force, but
Yeah,
Americans in deuce and a half, or whatever they call that truck.
Yep, or just, I think every army is going to get some sort of equivalent. Most major nations, maybe not Japanese. Well, even Japanese have a lot of transports in Burma and stuff.
Mechanized troops given bicycles.
Yeah, you know what, right? That was a really good game. I'm kind of surprised I was able to hold in there, but then, like we realized the Chaffees is what kept me in this.
And just veteran small squads are still hard to shift.
Yeah, everything else in the army was veteran, so like it was hard hurting them. Oh, something bad just happened.
40K.
40K. All right, guys. Until next time, this is the Guildmaster with. You guys like what we do? Like, share, follow, all that kind of jazz. +2, so hopefully here next couple weeks, maybe next week, the ticket sales for Heavy Metal Con 2025 will be up. So once that's up, I'll have a link in the description of where to go to. It's on events.com or tabletopevents.com. But until then, always seize the objective, and remember,
Medics cannot.
medics don't count.